Journey now to an age undreamed of, an age of mystery and magic.
Hello again, and this is Pretend Wizards. I'm here with Roxanne.
Hello.
John. John.
Eating cookies.
Decided this is the best moment to eat
Just
cookies.
come back.
I'm being such a hobo.
No hobo. Brittany.
What?
Raphael.
Yo.
Vinny.
Hello.
And Ron.
I think I blew out my eardrums last time actually listening to my own voice on the podcast. I apologize to anybody who listens to our podcast wearing headphones, because there were a couple points where I was like, oh, and threw my headphones.
Yeah, Ron
off.
Ron has a problem with the sound of his own
just
voice.
10 we just put up, right?
Yeah,
Oh
and
my.
I screamed for something or no reason, so I
What happened?
apologize for that.
I just listened to it.
It was the one where we get oiled up.
We get oiled.
I don't remember Ron screaming in that one.
Maybe I just laughed loud, but I was sitting
Which
at
is
work. and, like,
unusual because you're such a quiet person.
I'm so quiet, but I don't listen
Look
with my
listen to how
headphones.
soft and gentle his voice is.
Well, now because I scared myself.
the
I'm
new
like,
and
oh,
improved
wait.
Ron.
You'll
When
forget in a few moments.
I probably will as soon as I get
I think the loudest
excited or
person in the
aggravated.
episode was like Brittany just cursing at the top of her voice when Roxanne rolled a 1, doomed them to keep rolling in oil.
Well, I was so sick of it. We were so close, and then Roxanne was like, "Oh, just go real quick."
You guys remember what happened last time?
Oh, wait. And Christian.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You're here
You
too.
never fucking say your name.
you guys say my name every so often.
Every so
Okay,
often.
so do you guys remember what happened last time?
It was the
Yes.
Ron and Brittany special.
It
Right.
was.
We murdered people.
We did.
Okay, everyone decided to go home except for Ron, who's like, you know what? I'm gonna have this bonding outing alone.
Hooray!
And then he got home invaded.
got home
The
invaded.
call was coming from inside the house.
Oh no!
And Ragna had to come rescue Ron.
Oh yeah, you have 1 HP, I believe.
I literally have 1 HP.
and I had to cut that guy literally in half.
I'm so glad you did. I almost died.
Okay, so
We got some dead bodies
A
around.
lot of dead bodies.
let's everyone roll. See who goes first. Raphael includes you.
How did you do 6?
8.
14.
14.
17.
Oh.
Oh shit.
17.
Oh.
Sucker.
Vinny, what you
Ooh.
got?
7.
John and Roxanne, roll again.
Million.
21.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
13.
7.
Oh.
Okay, so it's
Wah, wah.
Roxanne first, and then
I guess John would go second, yeah.
Yep, John, Brittany, Ron, Raphael, and then Bruno.
Oh, man.
Stop drinking so much, and maybe you'll go first.
What? What are you talking about? I don't drink that much.
Not that much.
Just saying, I think you're a little hungover.
Okay, maybe I do drink a lot.
Okay. So, Roxanne.
I had gone back to the Benbow Inn.
And I think you had cleaned your clothes and then went to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stupid olive oil.
Okay. Roxanne, you wake in the middle of the night. You hear a loud smashing noise coming from downstairs.
I'll go in.
You were laying in your room, the soft comforters over you. Only the dim light of moonlight and streetlight coming from the window at the end of your room.
You should get closer and speak up. You're doing the Roxanne thing again.
Oh no.
No.
Just move your mic closer to the edge of the table.
You hear the sounds of a man doing
Don't
sit-ups.
do it. Don't do it.
John, you live on the other side. Oh, you're not even a man. What are you talking about?
I know.
What?
He's,
The sound of the
he's
abs.
referencing something that happened
galloping
off air.
abs.
Galloping abs.
But he doesn't do
No.
sit-ups in that, John. So you...
I'm saying that maybe he is now. And
Shush.
it's waking women from bed.
Okay, Roxanne.
You're dumb.
Jeez.
You're so dumb.
I will slowly peek down the stairs, leave my room and peek down the stairs to see if I can tell what is going on.
Are you taking anything with you? She's taking her fists. Oh yeah, I forgot she's a monk. That's
right.
Punch everything.
She's always got her
All she
weapons with
needs.
us. Okay. Are you going to try and move quietly?
Yeah.
I think move silently is a skill now. Ron, I'm taking your sheet.
Yes.
No, stealth.
Stealth, yes.
Yeah,
It's all lumped
it's all
together.
stealth now. Do you have stealth?
No, I don't.
Okay, so it's a dexterity check.
Okay.
Roll.
11 plus 4, so 15.
Okay. You creep. Oh, so you go to the door and open it slowly. You think you're being really quiet, but still the door creaks just a little bit, and it sounds like the entire building is falling apart. It's like a modem in the middle of the night. You creep slowly out of your room and down the long hallway of the second floor. You see the stairwell in the dim light at the end.
Can I hear anything else, like other crashing, or is it?
Roll
quiet
a
now?
listen check. Difficulty.
No, don't tell her the difficulty.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a thing we're doing?
Well, sometimes you're not supposed to tell players difficulty checks.
If there's a difficulty, implies there's something to actually hear.
Gotcha.
Right. So she could ask, is there anything to hear? And I'll say, oh, yeah, roll. And there's nothing to hear.
Okay.
I rolled 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of like gives away the surprise.
Right. Well, no, it just, a worse player can use that, but there is something there. I'll listen again. Anyway.
I'll double listen.
Double listen. Okay, so
have 2
you don't
ears.
hear anything, but you continue.
I only rolled for
You're
one.
continuing down the hallway?
The right ear failed.
Yeah. Why
Okay.
not?
John?
You continue down the hallway, and you are standing at the top of the stairs that curve down into the main common room.
I will.
Silence hangs about you like a cloth. A dark velvet cloth.
I don't like that cloth. I will
Is there a picture of like a unicorn on it?
Probably
be
not.
interrupted many times.
Yes.
I guess I'll go down the stairs a little bit further, but slowly and quietly.
Okay, you creep slowly down the stairs, angling your head as you do so to see if you can see down in the room. You see nothing in the common room, but as you scan across, you see a shadow move in the doorway to the kitchen.
I'm gonna.
And you hear some light clinking of metal on metal.
I'm gonna investigate because why not? I'll go towards the kitchen, even though I don't work here.
Okay. As you head toward the kitchen, you creep slowly up on the doorway and you see the shadow moving. Just the shadow of someone in the next room moving against the cupboards and the walls of the room. You can barely make it out, but there's someone in there.
It might just be the innkeeper. Or it could be a bad person.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is a tough choice.
You can always punch them.
Go in guns blazing.
Yeah.
Go in and punch the innkeeper.
That's right.
Oh, she's nice.
Keeptress.
Innkeepress.
Still, it's not a word, Raphael.
It's the proper word.
I will call out and say, "Hello? Who's there?"
You hear a sudden smash, clang, bang, as it sounds like many things hit each other things, and then a scurrying noise like someone fleeing.
I'll go into the kitchen and
Excuse me. Ahem. Are you going to it quickly or
yeah,
what?
sure.
Okay. You rush into the kitchen
might
to
need
see a what?
They might need help if they're
To see a rapidly spreading pool of pickle juice, pickles, and broken glass on the counter. What looks to be a small brown parcel, a few pots and pans littered about the room, and the barest edge of someone's coat as it rounds the corner
leave.
out from the kitchen out into the alleyway.
I'm going to pursue them and run after them.
Okay,
Pursue and run.
you leap over the pile of pickle juice and broken glass and throw open the door to the alleyway and jump out. Roll a perception check, difficulty 10, to spot which way they're going.
You did it
You have-
again. I thought you weren't.
Yeah,
supposed
no,
to.
but this is okay
one is okay?
because
I'm
she-
looking for somebody.
she's looking for them to see which way they went.
Gotcha.
And she can
Wait,
know
what
that
did
she
I do
failed.
again? What are you
I don't
talking
know.
You gave a
You gave
difficulty check,
Oh.
which he was confused about.
Oh, no.
But it's cool.
I'm learning.
Do you use intelligence or wisdom for perception?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
You're trying to just... Intelligence would be for searching, when you are trying to parse patterns.
Gotcha. I rolled a 5 plus 3.
Okay, you jump out into the alleyway, but they're gone. Like smoke.
Oh, no.
Like mist. Like a ghost.
Oh no!
They're not a ghost because they broke things.
Poltergeist!
Benbow Pickle Ghost.
The Benbow Pickle Ghost showed itself again.
Whoa, spooky, scary.
It's a scary pickle.
I think I need to go get some pickles.
I was gonna save
Oh, God.
John, I had a sandwich and I was saving the pickle for you because I know how you is, but Raphael ate it.
Aww.
Raphael, you're an asshole.
You didn't actually.
Shots
I gave
fired!
Him,
Wow.
I gave him my pickle and he's like, I'll give it to John. I'm like, if you're not going to eat it, I'm eating that fucking pickle.
Hey, Raphael.
I'm gonna look for glass on the ground. Maybe they tracked some out on their feet, so I can figure out which way they went.
Roll a search check, difficulty 10.
16.
Thinking quickly, you look about the alleyway and spot the light twinkling of moonlight on glass hidden in the dirt off to your left.
Nicely done, Roxanne. That was awesome.
I'm gonna go to the left and run.
Okay,
And
you
look
run
for
to
that
the
cloak.
left and turn to look. Roll another perception check at difficulty, was it 11 before?
10.
10. Difficulty 10 to spot him.
19. Plus things.
Okay, you quickly look about and you manage to spot the barest back of his heel as he turns an alleyway off to your left.
I'll go left again.
Okay,
Go
you
on
turn into the alleyway on your left and run down the street, turning left again where you saw him. And you are in a dead end. In front of you, the roofs crowding in on each other. They're closely packed slats in the building stretching high block out the light of the moon and leave in front of you an inky blackness. But you know from your wandering of this area, there's no way out at the end of this alleyway.
Not even nothing on the ground or anything.
What do you mean by nothing on the ground?
Like going
Like a
under the
manhole
ground,
cover.
Like a manhole.
No,
or
no.
But
Nothing.
Christian, has she reached the end of the alley?
No.
You made it sound like she was looking at a dead end.
No. She's looking at a blackened alleyway,
Yeah.
and she knows that at the end of the alleyway, there is nowhere for
I know,
anyone to go.
I realized that, but when you described it, everyone thought you said
Oh,
she was
well,
looking
now
at a
I
dead
am.
end.
Okay, are there any windows or anything along the alleyway?
No.
No.
You can't see into the alleyway. I'm just letting you know that you, as a guide,
It's just
know
mad black.
the nature of this alleyway, and that whoever you're chasing has nowhere to go from this alleyway.
They're in there.
They're in there, but you cannot see. There's no light unless you have,
Low light vision.
like
I
true
didn't
low
take
light
any
vision.
of my stuff with me either.
Oh, you're human, so you don't.
I don't. I didn't bring my candles either. But that would be silly.
How about your night vision goggles?
Nope.
I got those.
You brought a fists.
Fist of Fury.
How
start
wide
punching
is
your belly.
the? I'm not like you guys.
Throw punches in the darkness.
Just punch jog through the alleyway.
Windmill your fists while running through the alley.
The alleyway is 3 people wide.
3 people wide. So I can touch the sides if I hold my arms out.
You could touch the side if you stood on one leg and put one foot out to one wall and one hand out to the other wall.
Okay.
But you gonna look ridiculous.
Just want to know how wide it is.
Ron has a very developed sense of pride. You can tell from all the sessions you've played with him.
Yes.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah, man.
It's go time.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not even his turn.
Don't tease him like
waste.
that.
Don't waste the go time, John.
It's not
Oh, I'll burn all
time.
the go times.
Wow.
No, burning things is my job.
I'm gonna walk into the darkness and listen for the other person. Try to tell where
Okay,
they are.
roll a perception check.
2 plus 3.
You don't see shit.
I'm gonna put some
Roxanne
eerie
never
music
sees
right
shit.
here.
She goes into a thing and she's just like, what?
Okay, you step into the inky blackness, and it swallows you like the ocean. It almost feels as though the nighttime around you becomes quiet and muffled, as though you stepped into something solid. The world dissolves around you into blackness, and you listen keenly
Not so
for the
keen.
other person. You listen keenly for the other person you know is here with you.
I know they're
You hear
here.
nothing. Nothing at all.
I'm gonna take another step forward and I'm not gonna punch the air.
Just start punching.
No. I'm gonna walk another step forward with one hand on the wall because I don't want to get turned around and stuff.
Get turned around in an alleyway. I'm a guide.
I'm a guide, but it's dark. Don't. And I'm just gonna keep listening and trying to hear this person.
Okay, roll again.
7 plus 3.
Okay, still nothing. It is as though the world itself has stopped to exist. Ceased to exist. What are you doing?
I guess I'll say I know you're there. I just want
man.
to talk to you.
Or
Come on.
Punch, you know.
I'm-
Come on out right now. I won't be mad at you.
Promise I won't punch you.
We
Okay.
got pancakes.
So you're continuing forward.
Yeah.
Okay, roll one more time.
I'm gonna plant my face in the alley. On the
Brick in the back of the head.
11 plus 3.
You hear inside of the nothingness the smallest little scuff a few feet behind you. Whoever it was managed to make it past you, and they are behind you a little bit.
I'm gonna turn around very quickly and
You turn around in the pure blackness.
See, Vin?
And-
That's
my
how it
hand on the
goes.
wall so I can
Yeah.
tell which
Okay.
direction. And I will head towards the open end of the alley.
You're not going to make a move for where you think the person is, or are you just going to head to the end of the alley?
They're behind me, or were behind me.
Yeah.
So they're that way.
Okay.
Can I-
Are you moving quickly, or are you walking?
Well, I can't see the outside of the alley at all. I can't see like a silhouette or anything.
Oh.
So she's facing the
Actually,
opposite
yeah,
way now.
you
so
would
she
be
should
able to see. You see
Good job,
the
Ragna.
silhouette of a person.
And a brick.
Oh no.
Wait, why brick?
Person's holding it. The silhouette of a brick
It's the rent,
in somebody's
right?
hand.
Does it feel like are you referencing something, or just
Oh my God, Christian.
Just a guy sneaking up on her with a brick, like
Why a
it's not,
brick?
it's not a thing.
why not a knife?
It's not
an
subtle.
alleyway.
It's not subtle at all.
Okay, Roxanne,
Is that a thing?
you see the outline of a person.
Is that an internet thing?
You heard the brick meme, right?
Yes,
Are
of
they
course.
moving away from me, or
Yes, they are moving slowly away from you. It seems like the way they're moving. It's like they're trying to be quiet.
They're trying to get away.
I'm gonna try to grab them on an arm or something?
Okay, roll to hit.
17, and would it be?
Okay, you rush forward and tackle the person to the ground.
Oh, okay.
you
More
didn't-
extreme than I thought.
Oh, okay, if you just want to grab them, it's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't need to. Tackle
You
people.
move forward quickly and grab them by the arm. You said,
Yeah.
and grab them by the arm. You are still standing in the darkness of the alleyway, though, so you can't see their face as they suddenly struggle underneath your grasp, and you just get off me! And you recognize the voice.
What? Who is it? Who do I?
It is.
I already know who it is.
No, you don't.
I bet you did.
Oh yeah. Let's
It
see.
is
Yes.
the
Say it, same time,
guy
same
from
time.
the 2-for-1.
No.
No.
Is it the guy from the 2-for-1?
Ooh.
Nope.
Damn it!
I actually
It
wouldn't
was until you
recognize
said him.
it if it was the guy for the 2-for-1 because
Oh.
I never went into the 2-for-1 at all.
That's right.
Yeah. So like that,
Christian would
Raphael.
have forgotten that.
Okay. It is the voice of the innkeeptress, not a word, her son, Joshua Benbow.
He was stealing pickles.
That
You
little
chased him
shit.
down.
I'm gonna. How tall is he? Like a grown person or a kid?
He's like he's an older kid. He's probably like 18 or something.
Right.
So how tall are you?
5'5".
So he's a little bit taller than you.
Are you running away from home or something? What are you doing out here in the middle of the night, breaking things in your own kitchen?
You see, so he's panicked because he's being grabbed by someone in a dark alleyway. Let go!
I will not let go, but I'll drag him out of the alleyway.
Okay,
so
you
can
walk
see
him
me.
out into the light of the moon, so you can see who you are. And he
not
he
scared.
appears close at you. Lolani? Oh my god! You scared the shit out of me.
I'm
just-
sorry, but
Just let me catch my breath. Holy shit. Oh my god.
what are you doing?
I was
the
just
middle
getting a
of the-
midnight snack.
Why would you run away from the kitchen?
I-
You're just getting a snack.
I didn't want my mom to know I was out this late, you know? I was out drinking with the boys and things got a little out of hand. You wouldn't believe how they got out of hand. Oh, the night I've had.
Is he
And-
telling the truth? Cause
You
I
can
don't...
use sense motive.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because this sounds
Maybe
a little
he was
silly.
partying with us.
I was thinking maybe he was hanging with you guys.
I rolled a 20.
Ooh.
Damn! He rolled a 4. He is lying through his teeth. Seems like maybe he's partially telling the truth, like maybe he was somewhere, but he obviously wasn't in a place he super enjoyed.
You don't seem like
You can tell, like, there's something about, like, he's shaken in a much deeper way than what just happened. Like, his reaction was too great for someone, for trying to run from his mom.
you were being really sneaky from just trying to run away from
My
your
mom
mother.
will throttle me. You've seen her.
She's a nice lady. I don't think she would.
She's
murder
not your
you
mom. Mom's is different.
Let's go back to your mother's inn and clean up the kitchen so she doesn't know that you broke things. And Calm down a little
That's
bit.
great idea, Lolani. You're a good friend.
I'll,
You're not gonna tell her, are you?
Lawful good.
Please.
Lawful good.
It's okay. Alignments are not these ironclad. You are a robot. Follow these rules.
I'm just reminding her. That's
she,
all.
She doesn't need to think of her alignment to remind her. She needs to think of her character.
I don't
As
think
long
lawful
as-
good characters like tattle on stealing pickles from their own fridge. That's a purview of a paladin.
Staying up after curfew.
I won't tell your mother, but you have to not.
He puts one hand on his heart and he looks so innocent. I promise. It was just tonight, you know? Things happen.
As long as whatever you were doing doesn't follow you home and mess and hurt your mother or your nice inn.
Lolani, I am wounded. I would never do anything to harm my mom. I love my mother.
I'm gonna slap him on the back and we'll just walk back to the.
Okay. You knock the air out of him as you slap him friendly on the back and you head back. You spend a few minutes cleaning up the pickle mess and reorganizing the pots. Though before you even start, he takes the brown parcel out of the room and leaves for a moment and then comes back without it.
He's
was
stealing
that?
the liquor cabinet.
What was that parcel?
Oh, just some leftovers.
Why don't you put them back in the I guess it would be an icebox or
Icebox or pantry.
The refrigerator.
I'm sure
Put them in the fridge.
I'm sure Miss Nora would not want to attract.
Oh, no, there's
Rodents
this
or anything?
guest, Jacques, who's been here recently. He's always going through the pantry, and I don't want him to take this. I'm looking forward to it.
You're gonna condone a minor drinking?
I don't know that it's alcohol.
It's probably drugs.
Oh.
It's probably something a lot worse than that.
I'll just have to keep an eye on this kid so
my
he doesn't
goodness.
get
Oh, okay.
himself murdered or something.
Okay, Mom.
Don't
I'm
get
not
your-
his mother.
Don't get yourself murdered.
Okay, so you finish helping him clean up, and he thanks you, and then he's like, "Well, I've got to go to bed. I'm so tired. See you in the morning, Lolani."
Good night.
And he heads off. So you're going back to your room?
Yeah.
Okay. You comforted in the knowledge that it wasn't someone breaking into the inn. You head back upstairs and open the door into your room. And you freeze. I don't know what your emotion you're feeling is, so you can tell me what it is. Because when you open the door and head into your room, you see something is there that wasn't there before. Something new. You see the mannequin sitting beside your bed.
What?
No.
What? Which mannequin?
The one whose
that you
arm
broke?
you broke.
Oh,
The one you paid
Oh,
for.
the marionette, you mean?
Yes,
Yeah.
the marionette.
I thought you were talking about the mannequins.
Oh God, no! That would be awful.
God.
No,
Oh my God,
the marionette. Why did you burn me, Roxanne? My hook is now your hook.
It. You
That's
paid for him.
no,
He's
that's
yours.
still creepy though.
No, much
how'd he
less
get there?
simple.
Much less creepy than if it was one of the mannequins.
I don't know. How'd he get there?
Or one
I
of
know,
the,
Christian. Broken
the dolls.
dolls.
Broken dolls just show
And
up.
then she reaches behind the back of her head and she feels a large hook.
Oh no.
You was the dolls all along.
I'm creeped out, but creeped out.
Okay.
Is it still have a broken arm?
Do you want to check?
Yeah.
Okay, you walk over and you move the doll's arm a little bit, and the arm is fixed.
Maybe that kid delivered it, and that's why he was acting suspicious. Because he had a box, and then something ended up in your room.
If you wanted to give me something, he'd just hand it to me, I think.
No.
You think so?
No, this thing is something.
Well, it
weird
wasn't
with this
necessarily
thing.
him who gave it to you.
And nobody was in that shop either, so. But how
That
would they
you
know where I
knew of.
live?
Somebody was in there.
He was a very tiny person.
I'm gonna check the rest of my room before I go to bed and make sure
You're gonna leave,
there's no
you're just gonna leave
creepy
the,
people in
You're
there.
just gonna leave the doll in the room? You're not gonna throw
It's
it out?
just a marionette. There's nothing wrong
Ron,
with
There's
it.
nothing wrong with it at all.
Chucky was just a
Ron's
doll.
like, I feel like that guy in a horror movie
I am.
who's just like, what are you
What
doing,
are you
white
doing?
people?
White people, listen to me! Listen to me, white people. They're gonna get you first.
It's not like I found a finger in the sink or
Rock-
anything.
Do you have to bring that up again?
Yes, forever.
Okay,
We're gonna write it
Roxanne,
on your
roll a
gravestone.
search check, difficulty 14.
11 and search is
Intelligence.
It's intelligence. If you
2.
don't, oh,
So
just
I just
missed
missed
it. Nope, nothing else in the room. Just, I have to keep not giving the numbers, but yes, nothing else in the room. Just
Use them when he
Just the
shows
marionette.
not giving
Fine.
numbers.
Everything's
at any
fine.
point where by giving a number, I'm implying that there is something to
Yeah.
find.
Because if you said difficulty
Oh,
19.
so in this instance, you shouldn't have said the number.
Right, because I implied there's something for her to find
Right.
that she didn't find.
Gotcha.
But I won't metagame because that's silly.
Because you can make a search check and there can literally be nothing there. Like, you couldn't find anything
Yeah.
because there's nothing to find.
Do the doors have locks at this inn? I don't know if we ever...
Yeah, they have locks.
I don't know if I would have locked it on my way out.
You
Does it
didn't,
make
because
noise?
you would have had to told me you locked it on your way out. That's one of those like annoying DM things. You didn't say you locked it.
I'm gonna check my pack to make sure nothing's missing.
Nothing's missing.
Okay. I'm gonna lock the door to my
Okay.
room,
You
and then I'm gonna go to bed.
slide the deadbolt home. That makes you feel a little bit better hearing it click.
Yeah.
And then you lie down in your bed, the marionette on the stand next to it.
It's a nice marionette. I just
Just
didn't really want it.
Okay, over to John.
You find a marionette.
John, you wake in the middle of the night.
You're in a bed with Lolani. What's going on?
Scandalous!
You have a marionette. Wait, no. You are a marionette. Okay, John. You wake in the middle of the night and you hear the lightest, barest. You're not even sure if you heard something. You think it was maybe a footstep or a scuffling, but it's so light and bare that you just heard it as you were waking up that you think you might have imagined it. But for some reason you feel that something is here in the house.
In the house? Because the house is big.
It is.
So I hear it like down the hallway or something, or?
You don't know. You just know.
Okay. I'm gonna,
After selling all your furniture, the house is really echoey.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Sound profile.
I'm going to get out of bed, put on a robe, and then go out. Try to
Okay,
figure out
John, you
what's
put
going
on your battle robe. And do you keep any weapons in your room?
No.
Okay. Are you going to take anything to use as a weapon from your room?
My stuff is not in my room, so.
You said, are you going to take anything as a weapon?
Oh. I will take.
Try and picture the room in your head.
I am. I'm trying to think of the things that I
A
can
wash
use as a weapon.
basin.
I'm gonna take a candle holder.
Okay. You,
I'm gonna take the candle off of it.
Candelabra.
Yeah.
okay, John, you, take a menorah. No, you take a candelabra, off, one of your dressers and, shake it a few times to let all the candles fall out of it.
Well, do I have a singular candle? Or is it just a fuckload of candles?
It holds 4 candles.
Then I'm just gonna go by myself. I don't need it.
Oh, it's too many candles. I can't use this as a weapon.
time.
Candles out.
Okay, so you decide to just, whatever, drop the candelabra on your bed and you keep going. You, open the door, roll a stealth check.
Can-
10 plus.
Plus your dexterity, plus 1 because it's one of your skills.
Well, also plus 5 to it because I have.
Oh, expertise?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, yo.
So I have expertise. I have
So it's plus 6,
19.
plus... Okay.
20, actually, 20.
Okay.
I have plus 10 to stealth.
Okay, roll a perception.
What is perception?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? 19.
Wow. You hear what sounds like scuffling coming from down the hall
I
towards the east wing where the library is.
I am going to go as fast as I can move while staying stealthed. Ninja run!
I believe you, at least in 3rd edition, you got negatives for everything past I'm walking that you were doing.
Okay.
So you need to choose at what, either your base speed or what times your base speed you're moving at. And for each one you say,
Times 2 my base speed.
then you lose 4 to
That's
your
fine.
roll.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay? So roll move silently. And it's only plus 6 this time.
8.
Wow.
Total?
He rolled a 2.
Wow.
Use one of these instead.
No, it's fine. This one rolled really well.
Okay, you rush quickly down the hall, floating above the flagstone like a ghost, and you're in front of the library.
I'm gonna open the door. How do I want to do it?
Punch everything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open the door. I'm gonna open it carefully.
So you're gonna open it slowly.
Yeah, while listening.
Just say, "Are you sure?" After everything you say.
Are you sure?
He's doing a lot of things while doing other things.
Okay.
Christian wasn't prepared for you to open the door.
Oh no.
This is so quiet.
I'm just trying to think exactly.
Raphael, it's all the stealth.
That's right. This is the sound of John moving really quietly. Oh shit!
What did you just do, Raphael?
I unplugged my.
He deleted
Nice.
the podcast.
Can we keep going?
I unplugged my headphones.
Okay.
It's
the
deleted
podcast.
now.
Okay, can I keep going?
You can keep going.
Okay. John, you throw open the door, and there's nothing there.
Alright, I'm going to do a quick search.
Okay.
Quick search the room. Search
Roll.
is intelligence.
Oh yeah. Okay. Roll your search check. What are you
Yeah,
looking for? You have to be looking for something specific.
I'm looking for the thing that's in my goddamn house.
What is that?
A people?
Okay, roll a search check to find a people.
So if you see
All the
anything
people.
else unusual, John, you'll just glaze over it.
That's what search means.
There's no people here.
Right. It's perception.
Search is
general.
looking for a specific thing.
Something that shouldn't be there is a specific
That
thing.
would be spot.
So if no,
Because he's just trying to notice something different. Search is very
like-
specifically
I feel like
looking
you're
for
splitting
something.
hairs.
No,
Yeah,
Raphael,
I think so.
welcome to D&D.
I feel like if there's a dog in the middle of the room, he just glaze over it. And he's like,
No,
no,
I feel
that's
like-
not a people. Not a people.
No, because I would be like, hey, there's a dog in the middle of the room.
Okay,
God.
so I failed looking for a people.
There are no people.
Okay, so then I'm going to look for something different in the room.
There
Roll
we
a
go.
perception check.
And perception is wisdom.
14 plus 2.
There's a dog in the middle of the room.
There's a dog.
When did that get there? So you didn't realize at first because you leave this place like such a mess, like all the time, and you've explicitly forbidden Nettles from cleaning it up because I know where everything is. And but after a moment of looking around, you quickly begin to realize that many, many more books are out than should be.
Are the windows open?
There's only one window in the room, like a thin privacy window at like the top of the wall, and it is open.
Son of a bitch.
When I say thin privacy window, I mean it would be extremely difficult for most people to fit through it.
That's fine. Somebody's in the fucking window.
I mean, this is a world with like halflings, Christian. So
Yeah. And weird magics.
weird magics.
And mannequins.
And mannequins.
Does it look like the window is open from the outside or inside or smashed?
It just looks open.
Well, it would be...
Are you looking for signs of tampering, you mean?
No, I'm looking to see if someone pushed the window open or if that was...
Opened magically.
Well, I'm just saying, is it...
What are you
is-
looking for?
Is the window open? Yes.
Yes, the window is open.
Could it be opened before? Was it a privacy glass like, this isn't supposed to be fucking opened, or was it...
The window can be opened normally if someone wants to open it. You're asking, is it just a window that doesn't open?
Yeah.
Then I would say it was broken because it couldn't be opened.
Okay. I am going to... Where does that window lead to? Like, on my estate?
Do you just want to jump up and look, or do you just want to remember?
Remember. I live there.
Sure, no, that's fine. it leads to sort of a clearing in the yard right before the stables.
I am going to take the fastest fucking route to that general vicinity out there.
John, roll a dexterity save.
Actually,
Too late.
18 plus 4.
As you turn your back to the room, suddenly you hear a light whooshing noise in the darkness, and you throw yourself into the hallway forward on your face as something dark passes over your head.
What?
It's a bat.
So I was in the room, something passed over my head, and I jumped out of the room?
You were in the room, you turned around to walk away, and something went towards the back of your head, and you dodged it.
That's
You
what
do
you get
not
for
see
turning
it.
around. So you shouldn't have done that.
I'm gonna look at the angle and where the object came from.
You were looking back into the room?
The thing that just came at me was from the room?
The thing that came at you was in the room.
Okay, yes, I'm going back in the room.
Oh, are you sure? You understand the nature of the situation?
They're throwing
He's
something
saying-
at him.
I'm looking for the person who tried to deck me in the back of the head with something. Because that's what he thinks happened.
Okay. So, John, you head back into the room?
Yeah.
Okay, you rush back into the room and roll a perception check. Difficulty 16. What, Vinny? Oh, yeah.
The difficulty check on the perception.
God damn it. Whatever.
Fail.
Jeez.
I got an 8.
Okay. You look
Sounds
about
good.
the room and everything looks exactly the same, and roll a dexterity save.
Oh.
2 plus 4.
Oh.
And then something strikes the back of your head, and you feel what
Well, can
feel
I
like
re-roll?
tiny. Why would you get to reroll?
Acrobatics.
Double
So
dodge.
what?
Okay, I guess it's just whatever. I get hit.
No, oh yeah, you do. I'm not being unfair here, John.
No, it's fine. I understand.
You feel tiny, seems like tiny little points digging into the back of your head as something latches to the back of it.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's just a kitty.
It's a kitty.
I smash my head into the back of my head into the nearest object with all of my strength.
Oh no. It's kind of bad for you. You know
Okay.
that, right?
John, roll a check, and you're rolling to see how fast you are. So roll plus your dexterity.
2 plus 4.
Super
Change dice.
fast.
John, lightning
So fast, girl.
You swing your head into like the side of the door frame, like to try and smash it, whatever's on the back of it, and you feel pain as whatever it is scrabbles across your head as you fling it into the door frame and smash it into the side, and it moves to avoid it.
I don't like the sound of this at all.
Can I have a D4?
No.
Yeah, here you go.
That's a damage die.
Actually, John, do you have a D4? Because you should get to roll for the damage you're
There.
doing to yourself.
Yeah, there are a couple over here.
Yeah, John, roll a D4. See how much
God.
damage you dealt to
He
yourself.
wants you to do it.
Thanks,
That's more
Roxanne.
fun. What'd you get?
Fucking 4.
He deals
Oh.
4 damage to yourself. By the way, you're considered short rested, so you have your max health.
Oh, I changed it. So.
Still your turn, John.
Seeing that failed miserably,
Well, I
I-
mean, you did do it miserably.
I am going to grab. I'm gonna try and grab at what's on like my head.
Okay.
Try and-
Roll to hit.
14.
Okay, you grab something wet and undulating. Something that feels like it barely exists under your hand in one solid mass. Its form keeps shifting under your fingers, and it's difficult to keep a hold to.
Got a slime.
But you have it solidly.
Okay. I'm going to try and rip it away.
Okay. Roll a strength check. Difficulty 10.
3 plus 0.
Oh my God, John.
Okay, you tug at it violently. You feel its tiny little claws scrabbling and gripping at your skin.
He's playing Scrabble on his head.
You take 2 damage. Yes, it's playing Scrabble. It's just got a 7-letter word, Ron.
Oh, shit.
All right, try and pull it off again.
Okay, roll a strength check. Difficulty 10.
15.
Okay, with one powerful pull, you tear it off your head. Take 1 damage. And you hold this scrabbling, shifting black mass in your hand as it screams and keels at you.
Ugh.
I'm going to...
As you're holding, you see it is a constantly changing black shape with thousands of... Not thousands. Like 10 or 12 tiny little claws on its underside and a round mouth filled with teeth.
I am going to throw my robe off the one side of my body and then wrap
Like samurai style?
Yes.
Okay.
and then wrap this thing in the robe and then fucking slam it on the ground.
You wrap it in your robe and then just start slamming it on the ground like a bag filled with peaches. And after 3 or 4 vigorous smashes and some stomping, it stops
I'm not
moving.
stomping on it.
Okay.
I'm just smashing it.
After 3
Get
or
it
4,
right.
The 3 or 4 vigorous stomps, and your robe turns black and wet. It stops moving.
It's wet.
Immediately after that,
The wet
I
robe is
scream,
wet.
Nettles. Nettles, get me a jar.
Nettles is
biggest we
already
have.
behind you with a large mason jar about the size of your chest.
Glass.
It's glass. It's a mason jar, John.
Glass, Mr. Jar. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna just dump I'm just gonna unwrap the robe and just dump it into the jar.
You go to dump the thing into the jar, and at this point it seems to have lost much of its cohesion.
That's fine.
Half of it splashes in thick, viscous goo around the edges of the mason jar and the floor. Your robe is coated in it.
Ew.
Nettles,
The
burn this.
jar appears to be filled with it's like half full with thick molasses with small bits of teeth and claws floating in it.
Give me the top. I'm gonna seal it.
Okay, he hands you a glass top.
All right, I'm gonna seal it. I'm gonna put it on my desk, and then I'm gonna take my. Is there a hearth in here?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna throw my robe into the hearth.
Okay, you throw your robe into the hearth.
And
You haven't
then-
used it very much because it's still midsummer.
Well, now it's gone. So.
No, you
have to
haven't
light
used
it.
the hearth.
Oh, the
Your
hearth's not.
Yeah.
Why would the hearth be lit in the middle of the night?
I have no fucking idea.
John's
I don't
like,
know-
now it's gone. He just sits
Now it's
there
gone.
staring right
Just
at the
told you
robe.
it's
I thought you said the robe. I
It's
was
the
like,
middle of summer, and it's the middle of the night.
That makes sense that he thought it was the robe of like, oh, well, you didn't use the robe much because it's so hot outside.
Gone
then
forever.
I'm gonna light the hearth first and then throw it in.
It's like a gas stove. He just.
What are you lighting it with?
With whatever the fucking shit is that sits next to it
Fine.
to light it.
Tell Nettles to do it.
That's not how it works. But you just turn to the left, and Nettles hands you a box of matches.
Fucking God. Fine. Now
You
Here.
go to light the hearth, and suddenly it bursts into flames.
I was gonna say I rolled a 19 to roll.
I'm
to
saying
light
your
the
hearth just burst into flames on its own.
Okay, well I'm gonna freak the fuck out for a second and throw it in there.
It's
What?
already in there.
Throw what in there?
Oh, the robe.
the
I didn't
robe.
throw the robe in,
You said you threw the robe in.
but you said it wasn't on fire, so I was
threw the
like,
robe
No,
in and then
you threw
burned.
the robe into the
Okay, I
hearth.
get you.
The
Okay,
hearth was
okay.
not on fire. Before you even lit one match, your hearth burst into flames.
Oh.
Your hearth. Getting hard to say hearth. The hearth.
sorry.
is on fire.
Your hearth burst into flame.
all right, I'm gonna jump back because it's just like, what the fuck.
What did you do with the glass thing? Oh, you put it in
Put it
your
on my
desk.
desk.
Okay. Your
desk.
desk bursts into flame as the glass jar explodes.
So much
Your house is
fire.
on fire now.
I'm gonna run over
We
to.
don't need no
As you run over, you hear Nettles say, "Sir!" And you turn back, see the door frame is on
he's a
fire.
lady.
Sir is just a term of respect.
Okay.
Fuck. I am going to.
I'll fetch the servants at once, sir. And he runs.
Go! I'm just gonna like try and like
Something.
Something. Shit. I'm gonna try and collect as many books as I can.
No.
Important collections of.
John, roll a
accounts,
luck
documents.
check.
Motherfucker. Fuck. 5.
Okay, you grab just an armful of books. At this point, 3 parts of the room are on fire.
Just get out, save yourself, John.
One more time.
Nope,
One more time.
keep
One more
trying.
time. One more time. There you go.
Yep.
Roll a luck check.
Fucking 19.
There you go.
Fuck you.
You grab a few more books.
It's all right. It's all
All
right.
right. How much more fire is it in?
The room. 3 walls are on fire now.
Trying one more time.
What about the roof?
The roof is not yet on
Yep.
fire.
You're only making it
Run.
harder.
I'm just asking.
I swear to God
just-
damn. That joke is terrible and we did
I'm
it 3
asking the
times.
status of the roof. I'm just checking.
Is the roof on fire?
Is it on fire?
No.
Okay.
The roof will never catch on fire.
Ever again.
Now, is this a raised roof?
Okay. So this is 17.
What are you doing this for?
More books.
More books.
You collect more books. You have. I don't even know how you're carrying. You
I'm bringing them outside
just-
the room.
Ask about the
You
roof.
can't get outside the room. The door frame is on fire. You're standing in the middle of a burning room.
Now there's 4 walls on fire, and you
can
didn't ask about
I
the roof.
can't run
You
through the
can
door
run
frame.
through
You
a
can
burning
jump
door.
through.
You can jump.
Nettles left.
I
So-
didn't know that's what you were jumping through. Okay, you keep jumping. Okay, you are just pulling books out into the hallway,
Yeah.
singeing yourself slightly each time you do.
That's
so
fine.
You've taken
I will-
3 damage
That's
every time
fine.
you leap through the flames.
Wait, every time?
No, he takes 1
Oh,
damage every
gotcha,
time
gotcha,
he does
gotcha.
Yeah, John would be dead if that
I was gonna
the
say
case.
it. He would
3
be
every
fucked. He'd
time.
be dead. He doesn't have
John's
enough
about
life
to
for that.
die right now.
Okay. Well, I'm at the point of 2 HP, so
John?
I
books.
am
No
going
more
to
books.
go for one more.
No!
Oh, come
John,
on now.
if you go back in, you'll take 1 damage going in and 1 damage coming out because this flame is so much hotter now. You'll
Room is-
die.
the
You
room
won't
is
make
done,
it through.
dude. It's done. It's
I
done.
believe it's getting
Rest in
hot in
peace.
here.
Gotta
You should
take
probably
off some
take off
clothes.
all
He
your
Yes!
did take his clothes off, so
Are you-
that's too late.
Are you a naked elf lady with arms?
I believe-
I am like wearing my
Christian,
like, underwear.
He's wearing his under thing.
Christian, that was John's
Scandalous.
cue to say, I am so hot.
All right, I'm going. Since I have 2 health, I'm gonna jump out of that fucking room now.
Okay, you jump out of the room just as Nettles runs up with Salvador, your horse trainer, and Lila, your gardener, and they are carrying
Kittens?
kittens that put out fires. No, they're carrying some. They've been in other games. Some refrigeration crystals, and they just start chucking them into the room where they burst, throwing like ice magic all about it, probably damaging even more books.
Now,
but
is it-
putting the fire out quickly.
Is it standard to have them in like shit-soaked blankets? That's the standard like method of carrying them around. Don't you remember? I was carrying a refrigeration crystal
Oh, yeah,
in a nasty ass
you-
like goblin shit blanket.
Yes, yeah, I do remember that was awful. That you had-
Goblin shit blanket.
Probably for months.
yeah, I think it was actually for literal in-game months.
I'm gonna start scrambling through the books, looking at what I collected.
In the fire? In the house?
No, he's out now.
Not out of the house. He's out of the room.
Oh, yeah, get out of the
They
house.
put it down. They put it
Is
out.
the fire out?
The fire's out.
I'm sorry.
God, I thought I was bad at
The
paying
library
attention.
is now covered in
put away the
scorch marks
3DS,
and
Ron.
frost.
I'm trying to breed Pokemons.
Trying to solve my anime murders.
Need all the anime murders.
Okay, John, the library is covered in scorch marks and
All right,
frost.
what books did I save? That's
Okay,
more important right
you
now.
start going
God.
through the multitude of
all
books
he
that you've
cares about.
saved,
Such
and
a
that
nerd.
that's going to be your night. Is you trying to catalog what has and has not been destroyed.
Okay, and while that's happening, I'm gonna have Nettles bring me like medical things.
Nettles treat my wounds. Okay, Brittany.
Yeah.
What? What?
Some other people haven't
Me
gotten
and
turns
Vinny
yet.
Yeah.
will have not played the last 2 games if you
Let
do
them-
that,
I
Christian.
Yeah.
Are we gonna run out of time before I get through
Yeah.
everybody?
Yeah,
Yes.
let them go.
Okay. We're gonna skip you.
Wait,
sir.
real quick, just Ragna's just over here being cool. Now,
Oh,
That's
roll
all.
for that.
yeah.
Ragnar's whole term was
Roll
being
for
cool.
cool.
How cool are you, Ragnar?
Oh, that's a
Oh,
one.
it's only
Oh.
5.
I'm not that cool.
18.
18.
Okay, you're pretty cool. You have advantage on cool
I
rolls.
do have advantage on cool. So
Okay.
Ragna's super cool.
Raphael, you wake in the middle of the night.
That's so weird.
Okay.
That never happened before.
Why do I wake? Just
Because you hear something even worse than the sounds of someone walking around your fucking shit, goddamn stupid manor.
damn shit manner.
You hear the sound of birds.
Okay, I'm just going to angrily storm down to the servants' quarters and start incessantly knocking on. I like incessantly knocking. If you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm all about
What's the
that.
head? What's the head servant's name?
Oh, jeez. The guy who does
see-
the hair. He's
see,
got
this
a
is what I
Spanish
No,
name.
Robon does the hair, but he's not the head servant.
I think it's
Yeah.
Tarek. I have to.
No.
He doesn't have a
Nope.
Spanish name.
He
This
does
is
have
why-
a Spanish name because
No, he
all the
doesn't.
dwarves
No.
have a Spanish
all,
name.
all the dwarves do, except this guy. He does not have a Spanish name.
Raban's the only one that matters.
I wish. Yeah, see, this is why I need to bookmark the wiki on my phone.
Yeah.
Because I had it before, and for some
You know
reason
what? It's
it lost.
fine. I wouldn't even refer to him by name.
No, it's
Anyway.
and I'm pretty sure it's Tarek's, and I'm just gonna make that what it is.
Okay.
He just, for some reason, he doesn't have a traditional dwarven name.
Okay, so I'm just going to start slamming on his door and yelling his name. Tarek! Tarek!
Okay, you just slamming on it, and there's no answer.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
Okay,
He doesn't deserve privacy. He's a servant.
He doesn't deserve.
you of course maintain a strict policy that none of your servants are allowed to knock their doors in case you should need something.
That's right.
Doesn't matter what they're doing. You throw open the door, and there is no one there.
Probably off philandering with the maid again. I'll go get Robon.
I'll go get my hairdresser.
You know what? He might be my hairdresser. but
Robon, kill these birds for me.
He's my go-to man.
Robon lives in a separate building.
Oh,
Tarek lives
How
in the same
dare
manner
he.
as you do because he's your head servant.
Yeah.
You know, he needs to be at hand at all times.
are there any other
But
servants
Robon
in this-
is, he lives in the servants, like a separate house.
Okay, so
on
the
the
rest
same
of the
property.
servants have a
Yes.
separate house. Okay, I guess I'm just going to angrily walk over there then.
Okay, you angrily, sort of tying up your silken robes, grumbling to yourself, you walk out of the building onto your veranda. The cold night marble under your feet, and start angrily.
Wait, I'm gonna take my crossbow and angrily try to shoot the bird while walking over there.
You decide to get this shit done yourself, and walk further out into the veranda with your crossbow to shoot those goddamn birds out of the air.
Birds.
And
Get off my
you
lawn.
don't see any birds.
Well, it's I guess dark, right? But I have.
It's
dark
not that
vision.
dark. It's a full moon out.
Okay. Does it sound like they're close?
Yes.
Then I'm just gonna start walking farther towards the sound, grumbling.
Okay, the sound is coming from around the lake, because that's where they were hanging out before.
Okay, going over there.
Well, it's more like a pond. It's not really big enough to be called a lake.
I put my
But
slippers on because don't want to get my feet. wet.
okay, you put some soft silken slippers on and grumble out into the yard, carrying your crossbow like some angry hillbilly. Or like a British man hunting the most dangerous game, a bird. And as you walk out towards the lake, the sound becomes louder and louder until it sounds as though you are standing among the birds. You're at the edge of the pond.
Okay, at this point, would I be kind of weirded out that I'm not seeing anything?
Raphael, your own feelings are up to you.
Well, it's very unusual, is what I'm saying. that it sounds like there are birds in my ear, and I see
It sounds like there are birds around you, like you are standing near a flock of birds, but you see nothing. You are in a still, well-maintained yard directly in front of a pond. The rushes and the reeds around you moving only slightly in the wind, and there are no birds around.
Okay, I am gonna go to the servants' quarters then.
Roll a perception check.
16 plus nothing.
You spot movement in the pond.
Shoot that movement. It must be an underwater bird.
Okay, you pull up your crossbow to fire at the movement and kill it. And you see in the pond birds flapping about in the sky. In the reflection of the water, you see birds. A multitude of them.
So I'm not seeing something in the water. I'm seeing a reflection.
You are seeing a reflection in the water.
Then I look up.
There's nothing there.
I shoot into the sky anyway.
Okay. Are you like trying to shoot in the sky while looking down into the water?
I mean, does it look does it both sound and look like there's enough birds that simply shooting into that general area will produce a dead bird?
Maybe, if you're lucky. It's not impossible.
Okay, I'll take a couple shots.
Okay, you fire a bolt off into the cloud of birds. Roll a luck check.
Maybe it's just my vision.
Or you could attempt to use your skill at shooting instead of a luck check. You'd be making you'd have a huge negative, like -4, because you're like looking in one direction and shooting in another and then trying to hit a bird.
I'll just go to luck.
Okay.
What was the check?
But okay.
I mean, if you don't want to tell me, that's fine. I'm just gonna take 3 shots.
Okay, roll.
Or if something happens before 3 shots, obviously. At a 12.
Okay, as you take a shot into the cloud of birds, the birds disperse about it as if you were brushing aside clouds with a great northern wind. And the movement of the flock of birds changes and grows more insistent, the noise about your ears growing louder.
I'm going to walk up to the water and look down so I can see my reflection.
Okay. As you walk over to the water and look down to see your reflection, you see in the water your own beautiful self, hair let down, and even without Robon's talents, there's
Christian?
beauty in its naturalism.
You forget I had my hair done before I went to sleep.
Oh, did you? God,
yes.
You're so fancy. I can't even keep up. As you look down and and you see your reflection in the water, you see several birds alight about you.
Try to grab them while looking in the water and trying to grab a hold of one.
You reach up and try to grab a hold of one, but your hand seems to move through nothing. And then you feel a sharp pain in the back of your neck. You take 3 damage.
Oh, jeez.
As you see one of the birds begin to dig at your neck.
Okay, I obviously
And you see
quickly
the cloud of birds beginning to grow thicker around your reflection.
Okay, both at the same time, I quickly swat at the back of my neck and wrap my hand around Invisible Bird and start running back to the manor.
Okay, your hand...
Hiking up my robes.
Yeah, you hike up your robes and hold them up high and run back to the building. Your hand closed on nothing. And you feel a coldness on your neck.
Okay.
Of blood running down it.
Now, when you say hand closed on nothing, do you mean I don't even feel anything?
You didn't feel anything.
Okay, well, I'm not going to open my hand anyway.
Okay.
Just so you
Okay.
know.
With one hand, you're holding up your skirts and running back.
Yeah.
Okay, you are back inside your manor. You can hear the sound of birds outside, loud and angry.
So get
It's like the
a
movie Birds.
jar or something.
Okay.
Or a cup.
Oh no!
Put a cup down as I let go of the nothing I'm holding. And
You have a cup full of nothing.
cup full of nothing. Now bring a hand mirror over to the cup.
Okay, you find a silver hand mirror just from back in your room, and bring it over, and you see nothing there.
Damn.
It was a good try. It was a good
That
idea.
was pretty good.
That was smart.
Well, feel the back of my neck. Is there anything else there besides some blood?
Just blood.
Just blood. Doesn't feel. Just look at the back of my neck to make sure there's no freakish boils or rashes or zombie infection.
There's a bird growing out of your neck. No. No, just a wound.
And a marionette.
Oh jeez.
Your body.
There's a hook in the back of your head.
So I guess I'll run over. I don't know what the fuck to do now. I can't shoot them, and I can't catch them.
You're just trapped in your house now.
God damn it! You and your puzzles.
Welcome to my predicament.
You and your puzzles. Yours are wasn't puzzles. Yours were just burning to death. I'd rather just.
John's
burn to
puzzle
death.
was figure out that this thing explodes.
Yeah, thanks. You're a fucking asshole.
John
Not
failed
really,
the
not
puzzle.
really a puzzle.
And I don't have a telephone, so I can call an exorcist. These are clearly the ghosts of the birds. who are
Roxanne, did you
angry
give
for
us
being
marbles
murdered.
yet?
No.
For no reason.
Oh.
Hasn't
They
seen
were
us.
murdered for
Gotcha.
good
They don't
reason.
dial
For
out
my
anything.
comfort.
Closed. I think. Maybe.
I guess I'm gonna get dressed and then run next door.
Okay, you run outside amidst all the squawking and run over to the servant's house.
Oh, I want to bring the mirror with me, the hand mirror.
And you bring the hand mirror with you.
Yeah. And I'm kind of looking behind me in the hand mirror while I'm running. Okay.
Just your lawn.
Oh, so I can't even see them in the sky anymore,
No.
Okay.
But you still hear them.
but I still hear them.
Yes.
God damn it.
Oh.
Fucking hate you. Okay, I open the servants' quarters.
You don't even knock. Just open it. Okay, you open the door and run.
This is
to
an
and
emergency.
you run into the servants' quarters.
I'm going crazy. This is an emergency.
Oh my god.
I'm insane. The birds are everywhere.
Fetch the brain hawker.
Ooh, do I have a hawk?
Oh no.
Yeah, Raphael, actually, I think I mentioned him by name, maybe. No, I just said there was a hawker. That's how you dealt with this before.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Call
I'm gonna
the
go.
hawker.
I'm gonna go get him.
Do you know exactly what rooms your
Well,
servants sleep in? Do you give the shit that much?
I'm gonna go get him. I mean, I'm gonna wake up the first person I find and
See,
tell
get
them
him
to go
the-
get him.
Nice.
Okay, you pick a door at random, open it up, and run over to a bed and shake a bleary dwarven servant awake. You don't even know his name.
Go get the hawker.
Sir?
Hawker! I slap him across the face.
Is it morning, sir? I'm sorry. Did I oversleep? He looks around. Wait.
Hawker.
Hawker, now. Go get him.
Yes, sir. So he gets up and runs out of the room.
Do I still hear the birds, or am I gonna look crazy?
You still hear the birds.
Good. Oh, wait, before he leaves, do you hear birds?
Oh no. Oh no.
Sure, sir.
Oh.
He doesn't seem like I hear birds, whatever. It doesn't seem like a weird thing to him. He's just hearing birds.
Okay.
Do you hear birds?
Hear them. Do you hear them?
Do you hear crickets? Fucking crickets! Okay. Okay. After a few moments, he comes back with the haggard-looking hawker.
Haggard-looking hawker.
Haggard.
Haggard-looking
Looking hawker. In the room, he's wearing some pajamas and a leather coat over them. Sir,
Who taught you how to do your job?
Excuse me, sir?
I thought I told you to kill those birds. Not to feed them. They're out there causing a racket. I can't get to sleep. I need my beauty sleep.
I'll take care of it right away, sir.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, just waiting for you to say I could...
Take care of it!
Yes, sir! So he rushes from the room. Are you heading back to your...
I'm going back to my manor now.
Okay, you walk back outside amidst the cacophony of birds. And he was waiting for that word.
I am.
And
I'm always waiting for
and you
cacophony.
head back to your room. After laying in bed for a little while awake, just listening to those goddamn birds, the birds. You guys have no idea what I'm referencing. So
I'm
don't
the
even.
only person
Don't
who knows.
even try.
Oh, God. God damn beef.
Okay, and suddenly the birds stop making noise, and they're silent.
God damn it. I just realized I should have told them to bring me one.
Too late.
I go pick up dead birds off the ground.
You could if you wanted to.
You're
still awake.
Well, he's probably still out there, right? I'm just gonna go out there.
Okay, you head outside, and it's silent.
Okay. Is he around, the hawker?
No, he's not.
No. I'm gonna go look for a dead bird.
Roll a search check. Difficulty 18 means you're looking for a dead bird in the middle of the night.
I have dark vision.
Dark vision or low light vision?
Low light.
Low light, and it's you said yourself that it was a relatively light night, so...
Because it's a full moon.
That's true. Okay, fine. Then just roll a search check. Difficulty 13.
Mystery. 7. But I'm determined.
I know there's a dead bird out here!
13.
You find a dead bird, but you don't think it's the kind of birds that normally live out here. It's really large, probably about as big as your chest, and has dark feathers and a sharp angled beak.
Ooh.
Is it a hawk?
It's a hawk.
Big ass bird. Oh,
I'm running.
shit!
It's a hawk. It is missing half of its feathers and one wing.
I'm running.
Okay, you pick
Holy
up your
shit.
skirts and run back to the house.
I bring the hawk with me. I mean, it's just the hawk of the hawker.
You start to run back.
Do I trip over the dead hawker?
Oh no!
God damn it.
No, you do not see the
Oh, I
hawk.
thought you were about to say trip over the
No.
dead hawker and just turn this into like every person's turn is a horror movie.
Okay,
Should have turned around, bro. Should have turned around.
so you go to run back to the house. You realize, I want to get that hawk, and you turn back around, grab the hawk, and then run back to your house.
Okay, at this point, I'm just locking all the doors.
Okay, you lock all the doors and windows.
Yes. And then I'm going to not go to sleep.
You spend the night drinking. Okay, Vinny,
Holy cow.
you wake in the middle of the night.
That's so crazy. That's never happened before.
No, you're usually too drunk to wake in the middle of the night.
So what horror movie am I in?
Well, I was in the birds and
What was John in?
Towering Inferno.
I don't know. It could have been an alien movie as well.
Gotcha.
Facehugger. John's pregnant now.
Gotcha.
Did I end up back home, or am I still at the bar, or?
No, you ended up back home. You stumbled your way. I think you rolled really poorly before, so you were super drunk.
That sounds about right.
No, actually, you never rolled because I was just having her roll.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you're sleeping it off. You are in.
The guild hall.
Yeah, you're in the guild hall. You're
Okay.
at your workstation, just
Cool.
sleeping across the desk,
Nice.
and you wake in the middle of the night.
And what noise awoke Crispin?
You hear the sound of someone working.
What the fuck? Who could be working at this hour?
Ever.
Like ever? What the?
The guild hall closes at a certain time of night, so even the most zealous of sculptors are not able to work at this hour.
All right, I'm going to.
But who knows? Maybe someone snuck in and they're just really devoted.
Yeah, maybe, cause I'm just totally gonna pretend that I don't know what.
I wasn't
happened to
listening.
everyone-
Other
to anyone
turns.
else.
Other turns.
So yeah, I'm gonna get up and find out who's working at this hour, and they should probably shut up so I can get some sleep.
Okay, you you stumble out of your workstation and into the large, almost cathedral-like main hallway of the guild hall. The fine stonework stretching up into the blackness of the ceiling. And you hear the echoings of the chip, chip, chip of someone working. Slow scraping noises of a chisel on marble.
Now, about how far is this sound really far away from me, or is it
Sounds pretty far.
Pretty far?
But, because the whole place is made of stone, everything echoes like crazy.
Right. So I'm going to walk towards it slowly and see if I can tell if I'm getting closer to it or if it just seems the same distance the whole time I'm walking.
Are you trying to be quiet?
No.
Okay. You just choose a direction at random and you start walking. And roll a perception check.
Oh. That's wisdom based?
Yes. It's a skill if you have it.
That would... No. I have search.
Nope.
Yeah, that's only going to be a 7 total.
Okay. You are getting closer to it.
Okay. I'm going to continue walking to it until I can see something. And then once I can see something, I'm going to stop walking.
Roll a perception check. I'm sorry, not a perception. Roll a wisdom. It's just straight wisdom.
That is a 17 plus 3 would be 20.
You walk for 10 minutes before you realize that your sensation, like the way you're hearing, okay, I think I'm getting a little bit closer. You feel like you are constantly getting a little bit closer, but you suddenly realize that you think you've always been this same distance from the sound. And you've been walking for a while.
Yeah, like 10 minutes.
You stop and look around and realize you don't know where you are.
I'm not in the guild hall anymore?
You are in a place that looks sort of like the guild hall, but your knowledge of stonework tells you that there's something wrong. It's as though someone who sort of knew what the guild hall looked like, knew its design elements and styles, but didn't understand the rhyme or reason behind them, took it wholesale, took sections of the walls and copy-pasted them to make new walls and new hallways.
I'm going to...
There is a subtle wrongness.
You went to rehab.
You should just sit down and cry now.
This is your intervention.
They tried to make me go to rehab, and I said no.
You need to stop.
No.
I'm going to reach across the table and slap you.
So,
just unplug Vinny's mic.
I'm going to gather the arcane energies and send out my arcane sonar to detect magic.
Okay.
Arcane sonar?
Yeah.
He's just using detect magic like a douche.
Like a douche.
Like a boss.
Should use that mage hand.
I'm going to. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I wish I knew what the range for it is, but I'm gonna say that. I don't know what the range is on it.
We can look it up.
10 minutes.
Feet.
Yo, man, I don't eat baby pills.
25 feet.
in front of you.
Okay. You detect no magic.
No magic. But this is not... I'm going to look at my own hands.
They're so big, man. Okay, your hands.
You can touch everything but
themselves.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so I'm not dreaming.
Maybe you are. I mean, if you're dreaming, you can't tell if you're dreaming or not.
If you look at your own hands, you can't see your own hands in your own dream.
That's just...
Is that a
no,
thing?
it's not
That's
a thing.
not a thing.
That's not a thing at all.
That's a thing.
I've seen my hands all the time in dreams, especially because I know I've had dreams where I'm trying to punch someone in the head.
Also because
Yep.
you're a liar. Okay.
But you've never had those dreams where you go to punch somebody in the head, but like you can't hurt them?
What kind of dreams are you having?
Because I can't
No, I
see
have
That's a
those all
common
the
ass
time.
dream.
Punch
That's what-
somebody in the head?
Yeah.
Where you try to fight somebody, but
you
you have no strength, like you hit them and it just does nothing.
Like teeth
Yeah.
dreams are common dreams too.
Teeth dreams?
You don't know what a teeth dream is?
falling
All right.
Teeth falling out?
Let's
like
stay on task here.
you've never
Alright.
had your teeth fall out in a dream?
Yeah, I'm saying you're the
That's
one
a
that threw
normal
this
ass
train off
thing.
the tracks.
Ron has magical
I do not.
pony
I
dreams.
just-
I do. I just have
all.
magical
That's all. Okay.
Steelers video
Vinny,
game
what are you
dreams.
doing?
Just try and hurt yourself too.
I'm going to say hello.
Your voice echoes out. You answer yourself several times. Hello, hello, hello.
Like it's unnatural, right? Like I
No,
can,
no, it always echoes this much.
And the last one goes, I need a drink.
And I still hear that pinging noise.
A scraping noise, yes. The
The
sound of
scraping
someone working on
sound of
stone.
Someone working.
However, as you say hello, the scraping stops.
Oh, it does. And it doesn't start back up again after the echo dies.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to try to make my way back to where I was awoken from to see if I can.
You can go forwards or back. You're in a long hallway.
Right, I'm just going to go backwards and see if I get the same phenomenon of a repeating hallway that doesn't stop.
You turn backwards and then turn an unfamiliar corner and find yourself in a circular room with many doors all around the sides. And in the center is a beautiful piece of unblemished marble about the size of a man. Unworked. Just a cube of marble.
How is it lit? Is there like a light on it, or is
It's lit by 2 or 3 ordinary looking candles placed in the proper configuration to allow for working on the marble.
And the doors, how many doors are around?
Around 12.
And they all look exactly the same?
Yes, the room is extremely symmetrical.
Yo, Christian, we're like at a hour and 20 minutes.
I think I can get through Vinny's thing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to...
Brittany, we don't get to play this time.
It's okay, we were the stars last time.
You were everything before.
It was go time last time. I'm going to...
Don't feel rushed, Vinny. If you want, we can just end and, continue in the next session.
Well, I just want to see, do I have my tools on me?
There's already like a full range of tools in the room.
Yeah, but I want to know if I have my tools on me.
Well, I mean, I guess you didn't really get dressed for bed, so you probably still have all your stuff.
Okay. I'm going
Your
to...
tools are kind of jank compared to these tools, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but they're mine, and that's
I know
important
that.
to me. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna look at the stone.
it's a beautiful stone. You've never worked with quality this high. Like you get given like the flawed,
Yeah.
the
the
shit
crap.
rock.
Right.
The shit rock.
I'm going to approach the stone and run my hand over one surface of it and see if this rock speaks to me in some kind of way of like, I need to be worked, and what am I gonna look like when I'm done?
Oh my
It's
god,
wet.
Vinny.
As your hand touches the buttery smooth surface of the marble. Sponge mountains.
He presses granite abs against it.
His granite abs against the granite. No. You feel what it wants to be deep inside.
Oh God.
And what is that?
A rock.
You're not even sure. You just
wants to be a
feel
rock.
you feel this intentionality there. There's a form deep inside there, and you can reach it, but you're not really sure what it is.
You just need to say, I need you, rock.
I need you.
Sexually.
Yeah, I feel like this is a bad idea. I'm getting a really weird vibe from it.
The rock needs you too.
Yeah, and that's the problem with it, because this is not right. This is too...
It's not right.
It's not right.
This is not right.
Why does it feel so right?
All right.
Vinny, you're not being controlled. You can walk away. If that's
Can
what you
you?
really
I was
want
gonna
to
say,
do.
well, can you?
Yeah. Vinny, you don't need to like doom your character if you think this is gonna doom your character. Be yourself.
Be aggressive.
Yeah, no, that's the
Jesus.
problem is that I think that Crispin would work the stone, but
Work that stone.
He'd work it real
but
good.
I
Work it.
it's
Work it.
it's gonna
Work
be so
that
bad
stoner.
for him. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna succumb.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
going
Crispin's not. If you think Crispin would think this is going to shady, Crispin's
No.
not stupid. He's a smart young man.
No, he is a smart young man, but
He's overcome with desire.
yeah, it kind of is overcome with desire. Like, it's true that he is an artist, and this is the best opportunity for him. Like, he's never gotten to do this before. This is like a dream of his. He would do it.
Okay, so you begin working the stone, and you lose your knight to it. And we'll stop off there.
Bam.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hey ladies, Ragna here. I mean, Ragna. After a long day of killing people in the streets, I like to go home to my little cottage, put on a pot of tea, and check out the Pretend Wizards Facebook and Twitter. Have you checked those out yet? No? Why not? Everyone knows that the manliest barbarians rate the Pretend Wizards on iTunes, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Twitter. Do you like Ragna's podcast? Let Ragna know. This pleases Ragna. Ragna thanks you.